first.
And l.a.m.a actually have probably one of the best Molong in the game right now because he used Molong pretty much every match.
Yeah.
And the unit that is meme on Reddit as the end of the joke is Molong after the nerf in the previous patch in January, and he's still using Molong to this day to great effectiveness.
Well, eventually that experience is going to pay off. Let's get into game number 1 of our final match, our final best of 3 of the quarterfinals. Take it away, guys.
All right, so we see Luckygod that he did get the first pick, meaning that he has so many units that he can take away from l.a.m.a. l.a.m.a definitely has a lot of units up his sleeves, like the Molong you guys were saying. He also uses that Wusa a lot. I would assume that if they do share... Oh, wow, okay.
Okay, that weird flex, but okay.
Okay, he's
still flexing, but okay.
Yeah, he's definitely flexing that one. That, for instance, is a pick that he might go for, as I was about to say, because when they share the same Light Dark Nat 5, they usually do take it away from each other. And now l.a.m.a is going to respond back with Hathor, and he could even go Dark Desert Queen, because I believe Luckygod might have that.
I think he's just going to go with a Wusa.
Yeah, I mean, Wusa is a pretty safe pick.
Oh,
so
never mind.
was Molong too. Very safe pick from l.a.m.a, where Luckygod is pulling out some type of a composition around Ganymede and Jemire, meaning his last 2 picks are going to be units with very powerful skills that you do not want to deal with twice. l.a.m.a, he can't really draft much around this yet because he doesn't know if Luckygod's gonna go, you know, damage type of comp, cleave comp, or will it be a CC comp, right? So he needs to try to do something like this with the Dark Desert Queen. I really like that unit. She is so scary. As well as the Vertihau, which is also a very premium unit. Now, Luckygod, what is
that?
What is
that? He's getting very aggressive with AoE turn 1 armor break and AoE damage l.a.m.a.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of what I'm getting at. l.a.m.a could be tempted to ban the l.a.m.a because that is the biggest damage, or ban the Gemini so that there's no armor break. So Luckygod, he's obviously not drafting this expecting that l.a.m.a is going to get through. Even if l.a.m.a gets banned, he must have some concept. Maybe his whole team is on crit damage and it's going to kill one unit. We're about to find out.
What if you take away Gemini and he still have AoE immunity? How's he gonna deal with this kind of sustain?
Yeah, I guess l.a.m.a thought about it in the same way as you. He bans away the Gemini and his Wusa is still there, meaning that Luckygod is actually in a pretty bad spot right now. He's relying on that Yeonhong strip.
If you were playing FPS, Luckygod's trying to trick shot this l.a.m.a real quick.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Ooh.
This Yeonhong is faster than a Wusa with the speed leader. Now she's gonna go ahead and strip, meaning his team gets attack bar, allowing the l.a.m.a to move. He's gonna go for 13k Squall onto the Molong. Not exactly enough damage, but he's gonna be able to reset the Wusa now, and that's gonna make things a lot easier for Luckygod here.
But then what? You know, when Jemai take a turn, here comes AoE sleep, here comes AoE control, armor break, and so many things. But what if this Jemai is really slow?
Oh my god!
No!
The Molong that
actually
we talked about!
A Molong actually strips, guys!
Wow, the Molong, how we talked about this guy, still lives in the old meta and gives his best runes to Molong. That is why, boys. You give your Molong the best runes, and he still strips.
Yeah, he appreciate you, like, thanks for the good runes, now I'm gonna strip the enemy. And he stripped the Jemai, the best unit to strip right there too.
Yeah, I mean, Jemire was the one unit that pretty much was countering everything on l.a.m.a's team, right? Even if the Dark Desert Queen went for second skill, it would have just got cleansed. But the Molong, man, just everything is not looking good for Luckygod as the Wusa procs. He has one more turn to go on that skill 3. Yeonhong procs now.
Oh, here comes the AoE's done from the l.a.m.a.
Yeah, he's going to be able to give a turn to the l.a.m.a now. That proc was so huge. He is praying right now, absolutely relying on this l.a.m.a for the quadruple stun. Okay.
He does get 2 of that.
Yeah, 3 is good.
Of that.
3 is very good.
And Yeonhong proc again, landing the glancing on Molong.
Yeah, and now he can just go ahead and ventilate the l.a.m.a here. This is... Okay, he did not ventilate the l.a.m.a.
No, he's waiting for Jemai to proc a violet right here.
Okay, I mean...
Okay, he didn't get it. Oh, but the Wusa proc is huge. He needed that protection, and he got it.
Yeah.
And Molong is healthy right now.
Both players got crucial procs, alright. That Yeonhong proc, if not for that, l.a.m.a would not have been able to get that skill 3 off. However, the Wusa procs now, and it's coming back to square one a bit. Neither player has too much of an advantage at the moment. Like, although it seems good for l.a.m.a, right? Because he has so much protection. Don't forget how much DPS is coming out of that l.a.m.a.
Oh my
punching
God.
away at the Molong.
That's big damage right there. This unit is recently my favorite because he can AoE CC and he can one-shot you at the same time.
Yeah, now he's just going to go ahead and use Seal Magic there, which I agree with because that way you avoid letting him live with 1 HP. He basically guaranteed himself the kill there by using that skill.
But here
now,
comes AoE armor break, man. Oh
yeah,
my
this is
God.
scary.
I don't
This
l.a.m.a is gonna go
l.a.m.a
out. It's gonna go out
just
soon.
took half his health from that Nephthys crit.
Might be a crit damage Nephthys.
Yeah, that is
might be.
crazy. It has to be. Or it's gonna on a attack percent because that was way too much damage. And thanks to that rune quality on l.a.m.a there, this l.a.m.a might go down. And once the l.a.m.a is down, the game gets so much easier for l.a.m.a.
Yeah, he can silence that Yeonhong all day.
Yeah, just one armor break out of that Desert Queen, and then he can just go ahead and crit it down. However, the Desert Queen did not crit there, and Wusa are going to be able to finish off the l.a.m.a.
But still, Yeonhong, Ganny, and Jemai giving Yeonhong infinite cooldown reset. I think it might be pretty bad for l.a.m.a still.
Yeah, I mean, this
Unless the Hathor proc right here. Okay, this is the most crucial moment, but nah.
Okay, he did not proc. However, this guy is just going to go ahead and go for the silence onto the Yeonhong. I
mean, that's the only one that has a skill that matter, you know?
I mean, if he silenced the...
Oh, no! That Wusa's really performing in this tournament. At least today.
Wusa on Violent really showing that he's like top meta unit right now because everything just works out in Wusa's favor, it seems.
I mean, the less stripper in the meta, the better Wusa become, right?
Yeah. And now we see this Hathor and Dark Desert Queen, right? They are doing significant amount of damage over time. Although they're just doing little pokes turn by turn, it is building up. And as long as he can land the heal block again, it makes Yeonhong skill 3 useless, but the Yeonhong procs out at a really good timing.
The thing about this match is everyone's getting procs, so it's not like really one-sided RNG.
Yeah.
It's really interesting going on how Luckygod is trying to hang on with the heal and trying to avoid the CC coming out from that Nephthys. Oh, the reset's coming out on her. Oh my God!
That proc is gonna be able to get rid of that armor break and all the nasty stuff. Luckygod is dancing right now. Look at him. He is happy.
He's emoting right now.
Yeah. He is using his prime Twitch sub emotes from Sean V right now, you know.
Oh my God. But that's it. Without armor break, there's no way.
Oh!
Wait a minute. Wusa said, nah, I'm still here.
The RNG goes back and forth. However, Jemai are going to be able to provide the cleanse for Yeonhong as well as another seal magic for Ganny. This Jemai is doing work.
But it missed the Nephthys, which means silence going out.
Ooh,
and
that
more
proc.
silence going out. And Wusa, I think, does have his immunity up, ready to protect the two ladies over there.
Yeah, this is a very, very close match that we're looking at here. This Yeonhong, he's praying on the proc again right now. Look at Luckygod on your screen. He wants that Yeonhong to proc, but he didn't get it.
Here comes protection going on. And Nephthys soon gonna have
another proc.
Oh my God.
Man.
The armor break is coming out very, very soon if you're not careful. And that's huge.
Yeah.
The Wusa gonna crit on the Yeonhong for like 15,000, I don't know.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. This is looking so bad for Luckygod now. That Wusa has put up shield so many times.
Nephthys. Luckygod praying for no 22%.
Oh!
But no, he didn't pray hard enough for that chance. And here comes the armor break. And Yeonhong is in the very best point of the heal block. Actually counter Yeonhong healing too.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 2-turn one, so even if she
And that's
procs
it.
out, she's done.
Bye, Yeonhong.
Yeah, you can
Nephthys.
see he's done. He's tapped out pretty much. He knows he lost.
Oh my God, here that proc from Nephthys was insane.
I mean, you called it too, the 22%.
Yeah, the 22%, man. Everyone's getting proc. Just which one get the most important one? It's
Yeah.
not like one-sided, so it's not that bad for Luckygod. He did proc a lot with Yeonhong Ganny, right?
Yeah, I mean, both sides procced a lot. This was no, like, RNG match at all. Both players fought hard and procced hard, but l.a.m.a's gonna take that round 1.
You don't dance until you win.
Yeah, there you go. The advice of the day from Sean B here: do not celebrate too early.
Wow, what a first game. I think you can see why Luckygod didn't want to face l.a.m.a so early in this tournament. He just has so many tools at his disposal. But I do like what Luckygod was attempting. He was going for the what felt like the slowest cleave in the world, right?
No, but I appreciate Luckygod attempt to show us a very entertaining team that is different.
Oh yeah, of course.
That was strange, but fun.
Well, we're getting right back into it. Game number 2 already starting. Let's see if Luckygod can bring it back.
All right, so we saw the Ragdoll and Gianna pre-ban last game. This time, they're going to be up for the taking, meaning that Luckygod will most likely not do any Jamier comp he's done last game. He's going to switch it up and probably play around the Gianna this time, whereas l.a.m.a's going to play around the Ragdoll. And I bet you that Luckygod actually has been preparing for this exact moment that his Gianna gets pre-banned. He was like, okay, when Gianna's out, I'm going to try this Jamier team with l.a.m.a on. And honestly, it was a really good attempt by him.
Yeah, I mean he tried and it almost worked. It did a lot of damage, but not enough, in my opinion.
Yeah, that Molong was just too takey, man. The rune
And
quality, right?
Having one stripper was pretty bad against a full wheel team.
Absolutely. And now, here comes the Gianna Yeonhung pre-bans. The 2 units that were the keys to the last match are gone. They don't want to deal with it again. l.a.m.a with the first pick this time. Which unit do you take? Hathor.
Okay, he just want to break the Genny Hathor combo altogether, all the time. That's the easiest way to deal with it. Break it away.
For sure. Dealing with that combo, especially at this level, it's really difficult because these players are so good at using that. Now, l.a.m.a once again, gonna go with that Molong, who carried last match, remember, with the strip, with the Ragdoll here. A lot of damage on l.a.m.a's side right now. But Luckygod does have Vanessa for protection. He's gonna go with the Vertihal, alright? And this 4th pick is actually very important for Luckygod. This will completely determine the style of his draft.
Oh, here comes the l.a.m.a maybe? Oh, but
no.
the Josephine.
Yeah.
And the front. He changed his mind entirely.
Yeah, I'm glad he changed his mind there though, because imagine if he picked the Tianlang with this Vertihal. That is anti-synergy at its finest.
That's just playing with 500 IQ that I would never understand.
Yeah. And now here is Diana and Wusa coming out of l.a.m.a, the Diana pick. Wow. I didn't know l.a.m.a was a Diana user, you know, going for that often. But right now, Luckygod gonna bring out his Gianna, which is a very good pick against the Wusa. Now, the problem is, if you're on Luckygod's side, if your Gianna is banned, then letting that Wusa through could be very annoying. But at the same time, you want to ban Ragdoll because it's that guy is going to give so much attack bar, right? So he's going to be considering a lot in this pick ban phase here.
I think l.a.m.a is having a very good time pick banning because he knows exactly what to ban. But Luckygod's now struggling to ban a unit because you ban Ragdoll, you have to deal with Diana without any proper counter to Diana at all.
Yeah, Diana's also having pretty much a free reign here. She can go ahead and proc all she wants, focus down units one by one. And now we see here actually that neither is it Ragdoll, Wusa, or Diana that we talked about. It's going to be the Molong that's banned out. Wow.
He doesn't want to get one-shotted.
Yeah,
one-shotting is not funny.
But Diana kind of one-shots too, right? Over
Yeah,
time.
it's kind of multiple shot to one shot.
Yeah. And now here we are into the game. This is going to be very, very tough for Luckygod. What he needs is to be able to get full impact out of this attack buff and armor break coming out of Vanessa. However, Wusa's just going to put up a shield here. Man, this is really tough.
Luckygod has no big damage, and every time he moves, he needs to take a lot of turn. Ragdoll's just going to laugh at him and get attack bar.
Yeah, exactly. And now Josephine's passive gets triggered. If the Josephine does not proc and Diana can, I don't know about stripping it at this point because you could get revenge stun, right? So I believe he's going to go for the Ganymede here instead. Yes, he did. And he lands all the strips, getting all those dots on there. Now Vanessa, if he procs, that's... Oh, that would have been crucial.
That could have been dead Diana, maybe.
I don't know about dead, but that would have brought her so much down, and l.a.m.a doesn't have that much sustain. So he absolutely needed that. Unfortunately, didn't happen. Now, this is looking really bad for Luckygod.
Yeah, the Josephine needs to work real hard trying to keep that Diana down with the stun. Can she get it, though?
No, she does not.
It's only 50%.
Yeah, that's like my Josephine. Every opponent's Josephine lands their stun every single turn and then procs on top of that. But this guy's Josephine failed to do the job. Now Diana's just going to keep doing her pew-pew.
Oh, this is going to hurt real bad on Ganny. And that was 2.5k per hit. That's a lot of damage.
Definitely a crit damage Diana for sure. And now he has enough damage down onto the Ganny that he's pretty much going to kill himself to the dots. I would just save that thing there. And
that's actually
Ganny,
perfect because he died to the dot. He get no attack bar.
Yeah, meaning he can't ventilate, right?
Yeah.
So this is the perfect chance.
That's stun though. But Ragdoll is here to save the day. Maybe. But it's asleep. Would he do it? Because the shield's going to come up and it's harder to kill. But then maybe Fran can proc a violent and heal Ganny. That's the only chance.
Nah, I think he made the right choice there. Definitely don't go for the sleep because this is your best chance right now to kill the Ganny.
What are you talking about? He went for the sleep.
But that makes no sense. Like, he should have just done it on the first try then.
I mean, he just changed his mind halfway, and nobody's perfect.
I mean, I don't know. I'm a little iffy about that still because if he didn't go for that sleep, I feel like he could have just killed Ganny there, but it's okay. Diana
Violent?
almost did.
Oh
my
that
god.
Luckygod proc right there. Prove his name right.
Yep, absolutely. Now, Wusa, Ragdoll, and Hathor not looking as scary with that Diana down. Now, this is where the misplay I'm talking about is so crucial. If that Ganny is gone right now, that would make things so much easier for LAMA. So just had he not used that skill 2, it would have been fine. But look at that. This Ganymede's just going to get healed,
I think that's it.
ventilated, all because of that misplay. The game is over.
You never know about that.
Okay, the Ragdoll's still there, so sure, like, you never know, right? But I feel like things went so badly just because of that one move that came out.
That allowed Ganny to live, right? With the shield.
Yeah. And now here comes the delayed promise, gonna sleep every single unit, but now he has to deal with this proccing Josephine. But proccing out of the shield there was actually good for LAMA, I must say.
Trying to kill Ragdoll first. I'm not too sure. You might put him in the ignore defense range and one-shot the Vanessa.
No, he has to do that. Like, it doesn't matter. He has to do that because if he doesn't kill Ragdoll, he will just lose anyways later on.
Oh, the Josephine's out to the Wusa. That's so quick.
Yeah.
It's just from provoking the Ragdoll and he just tapped you a little bit and you're just suddenly gone.
And now this is looking like Vanessa is going to go for the armor break on the Ragdoll, which I agree with.
Oh, don't touch him. Don't touch him. You can't touch him no more.
Yeah, if you touch him, he's going to be able to ignore because Vanessa does not have enough damage. Luckygod also knows that. Wusa's shield comes back up. Man, this Ragdoll.
It's a huge dilemma for Luckygod. You have to kill Ragdoll, but you can't really kill Ragdoll.
That's why he's so strong, man.
It's kind of annoying. Like, you put him in the spot where you can kill him now, but you can't.
Yeah. This is looking pretty bad for Luckygod because
and without Josephine, Hathor is just gonna be so strong.
His friend has not been able to move at all throughout this match. It kept getting stunned, CC locked down like that, as you see right there, and she hasn't been proccing out of it either.
Perfect prediction from Snow, and we might see the end of the match right here when Ragdoll finish off the Ganny on the friend. One life down. Is he gonna stay? I don't think so. No more ventilate.
Oh gosh, if this Hathor does it, okay. Even if she doesn't do it though, like, he just has sleep up again next turn. It's so brutal. I thought because of the misplay out of LAMA that things were gonna start getting really bad for him, but it seems just the Ragdoll power just, you know, coming through.
He tried to lock down the Ragdoll with Josephine, but Josephine didn't have enough tankiness to deal with the Ragdoll damage.
Yeah, like, if it was any other unit than Ragdoll there, I feel like LAMA would have been at a huge disadvantage, but just Ragdoll showing why he is such a desirable monster. Just so good.
Yeah, when you have no attack bar manipulation, Ragdoll just OP.
Yeah.
Well, that's a win for LAMA, and it did look like maybe there were some moments where he was struggling a little bit, but overall, a really dominant performance. And Luckygod, you could see the reason he really didn't want to face LAMA this tournament.
Yeah, and you can see on his face, he is very disappointed. He really wanted to go and meet his buddy